So this is a second in my series of ordinary sharpening, and it is 10:29. No, it's 10:30 in the morning, and I got these shears in to sharpen. This is her school scissors, her Joelle Briskys, which are decent school scissors, and I thought you'd like to see me go through the process of sharpening these, and I'll be following my little cheat sheet and going through all the steps. So this is my Simex flat hone. Over here is my Japanese water stone and a towel. And previously I checked these shears out. They're convex edge, but you see they're not cutting. I'm checking them on tissue. These are school scissors. They're loose. That might be part of the problem. The tip comes together. I don't see anything missing, and I do all of that first. So I'm going to need a little UFO tool to take these apart. Let me find my tool. I keep everything together in one little box. I am not a well organized person, and if I can at least put things back in one spot. This is my Faux Tool. My granddaughter Susanna invented that and makes that. We're currently out of stock because she hasn't been around to make more. But it's the UFO tool on a handle, so it gives me a better chance of torquing this. And I want to take this shear apart. Got to find which one's the right size. This one's especially good for getting it started. These, for school scissors, they're not bad little shears she's got. Now I need to decide what angle I want to do them at. The last ones I did at 40. I think I'm going to up these at the 45 so you can see that being done. So I'm at 45. I'm setting my clamp. Now this machine can be used upright or on the side. I prefer it on the side because I can sit down. And as you see, I like to talk while I'm sharpening. If I'm in the salon, I'll be talking to the hairstylist. If I'm here, I'm talking to you. And I hope you're enjoying my videos as much as I enjoy making them, because I feel guilty making these videos because I really enjoy them. So I'm creating the ride line, which would be my next step on my little list here. I colored them with a Sharpie, feeling, I don't know why I'm feeling it. I'm not supposed to. I'm just looking to see if I've got a ride line. Sometimes when I talk, I lose my place, and it's like, where am I? Especially when I'm kind of rushing, a little bit rushing, because I need to be done by 11:30, which I know I will, because the other ones only took me 9 minutes, and this one probably. So people ask me, how long does it take you to sharpen shears? I said, unless you're running into some problems, 10 minutes a pair. Now I'm on a worn 400 grit because I want to hurry up and get that burr, which I just did. I'm leaving this in the clamp. I'm going to turn this off, and I'm switching out to my, oh, that's a flat plate. I don't want that one. Cushioned 1500 worn. Probably ought to go to worn 800, but I think this will do. Sometimes I use what's sitting over here. Save me from getting up. That looks pretty good, and what I'm doing is I'm feeling for the burr, looking to see if most of the scratches are gone. Back to this one. And this I'll leave in real time. I won't speed anything up. These are 5.5-inch shears. which I find are so much easier to sharpen than those long dog grooming scissors. So, and I'm using my new microphone for this video. So put in the comment whether it's sounding okay, if I'm echoing, whether the machine sounds funny. I did find out the other day if I use the Ultrasonic Machine like on my clipper blades, it's the whole sound drops out. That's what I'm looking for in my Nagura stone. Clean this up a little bit. And what I'm doing now is I just want to remove the burr. And I still feel the tip, so I'm doing it again. Yep, it's gone. Still feeling burr. Stone feels gritty. I was doing a bunch of knives yesterday, and I'm wondering now whether my stone was covered up well. You can sharpen knives on the Cymac, but it does make like a gritty lot of things that I probably ought to be wearing a mask and not breathe. Look at my polishing pads on crooked. It works, so. And I adjusted my clamp. So where am I on my list? Remove burr with whetstone, polish outside on felt pad at a faster speed, which I didn't do. White rouge and diamond spray. I didn't spray more on there. And then clean it up. Put the screws back in. Check it. When you're starting out, it's really good to go back to this and look at each step. And it's a way to explain to people about all the steps you do in sharpening. Now when people come for training, I have a really detailed video on each of these steps. And I don't know, hundreds of people I guess have watched that video over time. And it was one recently told me I had missed something, one of the numbers, not a step, but a number, which didn't surprise me. Okay, when I'm rubbing this across here, I'm feeling roughness. So I can go back and polish some more, or I can use my nail buffer, which is this. That's the thing that some people do, that they're so close to them being right, is just they've left a little burr on the outside, and that just knocked it off. This is a 3000 grit nail buffer. I know some people that use a piece of leather, and that works, or jeans, you know, if you have jeans on. So that's done. Let's put them back together and then test them. Put a little oil on it. That's not my usual oil for shears, but I'm not sitting where I usually am. So my square peg goes in the round hole. Put my finger there. Cross them. So I don't want to close them. It'd help to have a tweezers. I want to make sure my nipple is up. Nipple up. This is called the internal clicker plate. Make sure that nipple is up. That goes in the hole. This goes next. And with my fingers, I've got it going. And can you hear it click? I don't know if you can. Let me put it up here by my mic. So I'm sort of checking my adjustment without closing them. I like to do my first close on tissue, and then I check my adjustment. Okay, let's see how it cuts wet. Drum roll, please. Let's see. I have to go back and do anything. Slow catches things, fast doesn't catch. Look at that, perfect. Remember, it didn't cut before. So I started these at 10:30 and it's 10:41. So 11 minutes. Ordinary sharpening. Average sharpener in the USA is charging around $30. So in 20 minutes, I just made $60. Not too bad. Now, my next video, I'll be sharpening the Hanzo. But in the meantime, this video here, I think you'll get a lot out of it. It's my suggestion for your next watch.